Okay, I'm back. Back. Co-host is in the house now. It took him to go pee-pees and do his business and whatnot. Then he also had lunch, and now I have my second cup of coffee, and totally set up perfectly to cover Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund in the Juventus Stadium in Turin, Italia, which is a very nice city, if I may say so. I remember I was actually there about, is ready for, let's see, I think a year, like 2025, 3 years ago maybe, I was actually there. Zoro off. No, leave it. Pretty sure, let me check my, my archive. I do recall being in Turin around this time a few years ago. Archive. Let me check. What's today's date? The 16th? No, actually, I think this time, back in 2022, I was in Venice. But I went to Turin after I went to Venice. Pretty sure. Let me get a confirmation for you guys. Yeah, I was on my way to Venice 3 years ago. I actually got I got cited that day by the Italian police department because I was on a bus. I was on a fucking bus without a ticket. And this girl I was hanging out with didn't have one either. And so I was on my way to the train station. And I was on my way to the train station. We were going as a group, but the hostel we were at only had one place where we could buy bus tickets, and it was closed that day. So we had to take our chances. And a transit cop came up looking for tickets, and she tried to get off of the bus, and they bundled me in with her, and so we both got tickets. I was like a $70 €70 citation on the spot. It's not like the States where they you kind of have a certain amount of time to pay off that ticket or even contest it if you want. They straight up, the Italian authorities just have like, a fucking pad right there that they charge you on the spot, cite you on the spot, man. They do not fuck around. Di Gregorio, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu in defense for Juventus, and I lost that. Give me a sec, I'm so sorry. Let me get these lineups. The midfield for Juventus is Weston McKennie, Coop Miners, Thuram, Cambiaso, and then the number 10, Yildiz, in attacking midfield on his own. That guy, Kenan Yildiz, is getting a lot of hype. So we're in for a treat. And it's Openda and Jonathan David in attack for Juventus. Dortmund have Kobel in goal. Bensebaini, Anton, and Ryerson in the back three. Interesting. Svensson and Mecha, Sabitzer, Kaoto in midfield. Attacking midfield is Bayer, Adeyemi, and the 9 is Seydou Guirassy. A lot of changes to this Dortmund squad. They're not doing very well. They're not doing very well at all. In the Bundesliga, they're having they had a bad season last season, and they're not they're not exactly doing better this time around. But I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited to finally cover German and Italian teams properly. I've dabbled a little bit in the in-between time between Premier League matches and La Liga matches, but I haven't given them my full attention. I'm very excited to see this Juventus team in particular because they were able to get a huge win off of Inter over the weekend. It was a great match. I wish I would have seen it, man. I'm so fucking mad. That would have been insane content. But this Juventus side is sick with it. So let's see it. That is. Oh shit! What? Oh shit! Hang on. I think I have a special guest. Give me a minute. I think I'm having a special guest in a little while. I'm not sure. I think the Sib is gonna drop off some food. Is she gonna do a drive-by food drop? Dude, I have the coolest sister. That is so dope. No way! That's so dope! But anyways, yeah. So let's see how this match goes. Dortmund on the ball right now. Dortmund are usually my German team. They have been one of my favorite teams for a long time. I remember I became a fan of theirs when I did during my first FIFA that I ever bought. I did Create a Superstar, and Dortmund was the first European club to sign me, so I've been a fan of theirs ever since. Here's Girassi with the layoff. Ben Sebaini dishes it wide. This is Kauto. Sabitzer. Here is Kauto again. Cleared by Kelly. No, that's Western McKennie. Off. Kobel. This is Bremer. Back to Kobel. Oh my god, I am tripping. McKennie to Ram. Uh-oh. Bayer. Svensson chasing down Ryer. Jesus. Kalulu. Cambiaso now. Back to Kelly. Di Gregorio, the goalkeeper for Juventus. This is Kalulu. Moving up the sides. This is Bremer. Cambiaso again on the left now. Cambiaso. Back to Lewis Kelly. Is that Lewis Kelly? Lloyd Kelly, excuse me. Lloyd Kelly, where's that guy from? Englishman. Bremer. Here's Cambiaso. Cambiaso's having a nice little run here. He has Yildiz to the left of him. Elects to go central to Thuram. Thuram can take a hit here. Thuram can take a shot here. Oh my god, it took a great save by Kobel to keep that out. Wow. Kefren Thuram. Oh, there was a deflection on it too. That's an amazing save by Kobel. Looks like it came off of Inmecha. Off. Juventus have a corner here. Yildiz is standing over it. He has Koopmeiners, crosses it. Oh, that almost finds Lloyd Kelly. That was dangerous. This is Ben Sebaini with the ball at his feet, plays it back to Kobel. Ben Sebaini looking for Girassi up high. Who is that? Mecha. And Mecha is the Bellingham-looking dude in midfield. Ironic because there's an actual Bellingham on their bench. Here's Lloyd Kelly playing it to Cambiaso. He has Cambiaso here. Here's Yildiz. Finds Thuram. Juventus under pressure here. They lose it to Adeyemi. Adeyemi wins a throw in. Very nice. Okay, let's see. Yankauto with the throw in. Yankauto. Seydou Guirassy heads it back to Kauto, who brings it down. Well defended by Juventus. Sabitzer moving backwards. Ryerson plays it back to Kobel. Bensebaini. Foul on Guirassy. Bremer. Bremer is the captain for Juventus, Brazilian center back. Lesser known. Plenty of Brazilian center backs. Each happens to be a captain for their side. You see it with Gabriel, Marquinhos. Svensson tries to play it wide to Guirassy. McKennie tries to find Coop Miners. That ball is just a little bit too wild, goes out of bounds. Here's Adeyemi, lays it back to Mecha, and Mecha gets it to Sabitzer. Sabitzer plays it wide to Yankauto. This is a nice move by Dortmund. They have options in the box. Plenty of options in the box. Adeyemi has it in the box. Adeyemi still has it. Sabitzer plays it back. This is Yankauto again. Ryerson linking up with Yankauto. And Mecha back to Ryerson. Dortmund just prodding it here. Now they're moving backwards. Bensebaini. To Svensson. Bensebaini does well to keep it. This is actually foul on Bensebaini. Jonathan David is another nice little talent as well, guys. The Canadian striker. Finally gets his big move. Heavy touch by Kauto. He does well to recover. Cambiaso forces a throw-in. That's a poor throw-in from Yankauto. Cambiaso plays it back to Bremer. Kalulu finds Thuram. Kefren Thuram loses it. Kefren Thuram loses it to Adeyemi, who is struggling to control that ball. Adeyemi's still on it though. Sabitzer. Adeyemi trying to run into the box. Muscled off of it by Kefren Thuram. Yildiz. Coop Miners plays it back to Di Gregorio. Under pressure by Guirassy. Does well to open it wide to Kalulu. Kalulu runs up the field. Who's that 30? That's David. Jonathan David was dropping in deep. Ooh, ball out wide for Openda to chase. Kobel kills the play. Cambiaso unable to keep that ball in bounds. Dortmund have a throw-in. Can Yankauto do better with this throw-in now? Fascinating matchup we have here, guys. I'm tipping a Juventus win here though. Here's a Mecha. Although Dortmund are doing well in these first 10 minutes, they have kept their composure. Mecha with Ryerson. Nice. Here's Seydou Guirassy with a little bit of space. He has Adeyemi in space, unable to find him. Here's Seydou Guirassy. Gonna cross it. Blocked by Koop Miners. Ryerson plays it wide to Yankauto. Yankauto. Back to Ryerson. Ben Sebaini playing it wide. That's Svensson? No. That is Bayer. Jonathan David now on the ball, dispossessed by Sabitzer. Dortmund doing very well to track back and kill that developing play, but at the same time, Juventus didn't really have numbers moving forward to support Jonathan David and Openda in that counter-attacking move. But Dortmund were very quick to smother that out and win spaces off the ball to prevent any other players from moving and developing that counter-attack on the Juventus side. Ben Sebaini taking the ball up high, pretty much unchallenged. He has Kefren Turam on him, but Seydou Guirassy able to provide support. Here is Mecha, plays it wide to Ryerson. This is Yankauto, back to Ryerson. Sabitzer. Yildiz trying to pressure Ryerson there. And it works. It works, and it gets Juventus the ball, but they do give the ball back. Dortmund have a throw in here. Yankauto again. He's already had one bad throw in. A lot of the action happening on the right hand side of Dortmund's attack and the left defense of Juventus. Another throw in. Ryerson launches it up high. Oh, that was an interesting moment. Here's Weston McKennie on the counter. It's a foul on him. Oh, that's Jonathan David. Nice tackle by Ben Sebaini, but it is deemed a foul. Juventus with the ball here. Kalulu to Bremer. Bremer dishes it wide to McKennie. Wide to McKennie. Throw in for Dortmund. Guirassy. Here's Ryerson. Ooh, pressured by Yildiz. Yildiz with the foul. Anton. Anton is that middle number 3 for Dortmund. Haven't seen a lot of him personally. In Mecha. Ben Sebaini. Nice fake to throw Openda off his back. Ryerson. Jonathan David pressing. McKennie now. No. Svensson. Marcel Sabitzer on the ball. Ryerson to Anton. Kobel now. Dortmund really struggling to break into the Juventus half. Juventus are doing very well off the ball. Ryerson now for Sabitzer. Anton. Svensson. No, this is Bayer. Linking up with Svensson. Very nice from McKennie. Another foul. Oh no, you didn't. Oh my god, you're fucking joking. You got... Wow, thank you. Oh my god. I got random ass in and out. Oh my god. Yo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the hell? Shout out to the Sib for hooking it up with a double-double. Wow. That is so funny, man. Thank you. That's the most California thing ever. Wow. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you, Bianca. Oh my god. I guess I'm not going to the gym today. No, I should still go. I don't know, man. Here's Kenan Yildiz on the ball. Ooh, finds Thuram. Thuram unable to lay it off. Ryerson is all over it. But Juventus have a throw in. Oh my god. That's the funniest. My life is so funny, man. My life is so funny. Okay. Back on the match. Pretty cagey affair. Neither team has been able to have an outright shot on goal quite yet. Here's Ben Sebaini. Ben Sebaini taking it up the left wing. Trying to cross it, blocked by Kalulu. Oh my god. That is funny, man. That is so funny. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh my god. Sib with the cameo just casually walks in with the fucking in and out double-double. That is so funny. I'm so thankful. Man. Here's Mecha. Jesus, this is a midfield battle, guys. Ryerson. It starts all over. This is a midfield battle. Neither team has been able to put the ball in a dangerous position. Cambiaso covering well. This is Yildiz, who loses it. This is Kauto. Tries to chop it backwards to find Sabitzer, but it does not come off. Oh man, I love my people. I absolutely love my people, man. It's just so cool having... I don't know what I keep doing right in this life where I just consistently have amazing people in my inner circle, just around me. Positive people, full of support, that do sweet shit like that. Man, I never feel like I deserve it, ever. But I don't know, I must be doing something right in this life. And I just want to do more. Oh, man. I wonder if my sister's still here. Is she still here? She's still here. Uh-oh, here's Adeyemi finally with the run. Oh, he takes hit at the top of the box, but there's no foul. Yildiz, Thuram, trying to open it up. Here's Openda. Openda. Here comes Openda versus Anton. Tries to find Yildiz in the box. Well defended by Ben Sebaini. Juventus have a corner. Juventus have a corner. Who is it? Yildiz standing over it. Plenty of targets here. Plenty of targets. Near post. Oh, near post finds Openda, who flicks it back towards goal, and he just hits the side of the net. If that's on target, that's a tricky ball. That is a tricky ball to handle. Very, the skill is audacious. Oh man. I mean, for what it's worth, Dortmund are like commanding possession here, but they're just not doing a whole lot. Koop Miner's on the ball, dispossessed by Sabitzer, and Mecha loses it. Here's Jonathan David battling for the ball. It's a cagey affair. This whole match is basically taking place in the center circle. True midfield battle. Jan Koto. Here's Anton for Borussia Dortmund, plays it wide to Ben Sebaini. He finds Bayer. Bayer unable to get past Bremer. Dortmund have a long throw in here. McKennie with the ball. Defended well by Dortmund. Oh, Bremer with the volley. Jesus, that was dangerous. Uh-oh. That came from out of nowhere. That was long. That was a far shot. Not that far off, honestly. Oh, Panda, they're replaying that. This is Kalulu. Bremer has moved into the midfield for Juventus. That's the center back. Is this Cambiaso? Kenan Yildiz. Here's Kenan Yildiz. Linking up with Openda. Yildiz still on the ball now. Finally finding some of the ball. You haven't seen a lot of Kenan Yildiz. Under pressure by Nmecha. Does well. Escapes Adeyemi. Adeyemi fouls Yildiz. Real Madrid are losing 1-0 to Marseille. Wow. Did not see that coming. 27th minute. It's just been a midfield affair, man. Nobody really on either side. Oh, hold on. Nobody really on either side has challenged the other. I mean, Juventus have had I guess they've had better chances. But even then, they were far from really threatening. There was that deflected shot by Thuram that required a save by Kobel. But that's about it. Dortmund haven't really developed any attack or any real chances at Juventus goal. Di Gregorio hasn't had much to do here. But both defenses are playing well. Midfields are just fucking battling each other. Uh-oh, that's a bad giveaway from Jan Kauto. Straight to Yildiz. Juventus look dangerous here. Yildiz is going to get to that? No. Here's Thuram from outside of the box. Chops it. Oh, loses it. Foul on Thuram for the shirt pull on Jan Kauto. Whew. Vlahovic is on the bench. I don't think he does much to change the pace of the match right now. In fact, I think that would be a poor change to make at halftime. Let's see. Koval with the distribution here. Trying to find... Girassi tries to head it to Bayer. Cambiaso under pressure. Does well to escape. Links with Yildiz. Cambiaso. Now to Yildiz, who passes it back to Kelly. Kelly switches the play. Finds Kalulu. Kalulu. Right outside of his own box. Di Gregorio. What's Di Gregorio do here? Thuram drops in deep to help his goalkeeper out. Here's Kalulu again. Kalulu. Coop Miners. Back to Kalulu. Kefren Thuram. To Kelly. Kelly's now all the way wide. Thuram. Bremer. On the right to Kalulu. Coop Miners. Bremer. This is Thuram. Ooh, he finds Jonathan David. Here we go. Wide to Weston McKennie. McKennie takes it up the right. Feigns. Oh, he finds Jonathan David. Jonathan David in the box. Openda. Yildiz winds up. Swings a leg at it. Blocked by Jan Kotu. Adeyemi does well to dispossess Yildiz, but Juventus win a throw in. Here's Cambiaso. Thuram. Switches the play to Kalulu. McKennie. Back to Coop Miners. Juventus moving backwards now. Starting it all over with Lloyd Kelly, who opens it wide to Yildiz. That's a nice pass from Kelly. Yildiz, turns Jan Koto inside out, and he finds Jonathan David, who gets the shot off just over the bar. Yikes. Jan Koto got turned inside out by Yildiz. Yildiz spat him around. Nice footwork from Kenan Yildiz. It's a nice shot by Jonathan David, but he's unable to keep it down. He gets underneath it and it goes wide over the bar. Too high. Juventus slowly growing into this match. Not that they've been outshined by Dortmund. Dortmund have just been able to command possession just slightly more. Nice. Nice second ball by Kefren Thuram. Here's Thuram now, working from the top of his box. He starts the move for Juventus. Over to Bremer. Bremer thinks about going wide to Kalulu. Changes his mind. Svensson is all over him. Keeps it central with Coop Miners. And dish wide to Lloyd Kelly. Kelly with the long ball finds Openda. Openda's challenging Anton. And wins a corner kick. Juventus with a corner kick. They're growing into this match. Yildiz has the ball in his hand, sets it down for the corner. What's he going to do? He's going to hit it with the right foot. They have played it short. Yildiz with the cross. Fakes it. Yildiz fakes the cross. Here it is. Here comes the cross. Up goes McKennie. Oh, scramble in the box. Kobel gets a hand to it. But Openda was right there, right in front of him. Nice clearance by Kobel, but it appears that Openda was offside. Ends the danger. Here's Ben Sebaini starting off the play for Borussia Dortmund. Plays it to Svensson. Svensson under pressure by McKennie. McKennie wins a throw-in for Juventus. Great throw-in. He finds Openda, who's in the box, crosses it across the face of goal. Nobody's there. Jan Kautu able to shield Yildiz from getting to that. And Dortmund have a throw-in. Jan Koto with the throw-in. He finds Sabitzer. Sabitzer launches it up high. Thuram challenges Ben Sebaini for that ball and wins. Here's McKennie. McKennie has it. Crosses it wide. This is Cambiaso. Here's Yildiz. Links up with Cambiaso. Low cross from Cambiaso. Cleared by Mecha. Back to Di Gregorio. Starts it all over with Lloyd Kelly. Kefren Turam on the ball. Juventus are doing much more with their possession here. Look at this run by Kalulu. He has smoked Svensson. Kalulu crosses it. Way too much mustard on that. Way too much mustard on that. Openda was never going to get to that. It was way too high, way too much pace on it. It was a nice run by Kalulu, though. Here's Coop Miners on the left with Coop Miners. Ooh, nice footwork from Anton. Here's Adeyemi. He has Gerasi in space. He finds him. Here's Seydou Gerasi. Adeyemi has it. Adeyemi has it. He's going to take the shot. Deflected. Bremer does well to block that shot. Dortmund have a corner. Uh-oh. No, negative. Never mind. It's a goal kick. Adeyemi must have just scuffed that. There's no protest from him, so I think yeah, he just got that all wrong. Di Gregorio shovels a pass out to Openda. Here's Openda shaking off Sabitzer. Yildiz against Anton. No, this is Ryerson. Dang. Ryerson cannot get the ball off of Yildiz. Great footwork from Yildiz. Ultimately, Coop Miner loses it. This is in Mecha. This is Bayer moving up the field. Gerasi has it on the left wing. Dishes it backwards to Mecha. And Mecha, what's he going to do with it? He has Jan Kotu open. He likes to go to Sabitzer. Nice layoff by Adeyemi in the box. Cleared by Kelly. Yildiz passes it backwards. This is Cambiaso for Coop Miners now. At the top of his box, finds Di Gregorio. Di Gregorio plays it wide to Kalulu. Coop Miners now. Turam in the center of the park. Turam moves to the right. Links with Kalulu. Kalulu switches the play over to Cambiaso. Kelly now. Bremer plays it wide to Turam, who is on the opposite side of the midfield now. On the right touchline. Coop Miners. Coop Miners to Kelly. Cambiaso has moved up into the attacking midfield. Ooh, this is a nice touch by Jonathan David. He finds Openda. This is Openda in the box on the left side of the box. Tries to find Cambiaso. Openda with the rebound shot. Saved by Kobal. This is nice. Wow. Ooh, scary. Scary from Kobal, who tries to catch that ball with his stomach, but loses it under his arms. This is Adeyemi on the right, facing off against Kelly. Cuts into the left, finds Nmecha, and Nmecha does not... Ooh! Nmecha evades capture. Jonathan David was creeping up right behind him, but he read it all the way. With a nice little pullback, was able to evade capture. Very Busquets-like there. Sabitzer dropping in very deep to get that ball. Here's Jan Kotu. Jan Kotu. Sabitzer plays it wide. This is Ben Sebaini now. Ben Sebaini. No move going forward. Ryerson plays it wide to Kotu. At what point does Kauto swing a crossover? He tries it, Cambiaso deflects it, and Dortmund have won a corner. Svensson is standing over this corner. He's going to hit it with his left. The corner from Svensson. Oof. Thuram is all over it. Clears it. Dortmund still on the ball. Kauto crosses it in. Di Gregorio gets a hand to it. Dortmund have a throw in. Adeyemi has it. Very nice punch from Di Gregorio. Ryerson. And Mecha. Oh, nice from Cambiaso. Nice footwork from Cambiaso to escape Jan Kauto. Thuram. Ooh, finds Coop Miners, who's able to lay it off for Jonathan David. Ooh, that's going to be a yellow for Anton. That's a yellow for Anton, the first yellow card of the game. Oh yeah, it's a painful tackle from behind by Anton on Coop Miners. That should buy Juventus some space in front of defense. It's a little bit. Cambiaso loses it to Adeyemi and Jan Couto. Adeyemi tries to the long ball looking for Bayer. Oof. Thuram. This is Kalulu on the right side. Bremer. To Cambiaso. I like this guy Cambiaso. He's good. And as I say that, he hands the ball right over to Adeyemi. Here's Bensebaini. Anton plays it back to Kobel. Kobel has to get rid of it. Launches it up high. Kalulu's all over it. McKennie finds Thuram. Di Gregorio plays it wide to Kalulu. Uh-oh, Kalulu almost runs into trouble. Kalulu ran right into Adeyemi and is forced to give away a corner. First mistake from Kalulu tonight. Shit. He almost runs himself into danger. Dortmund have a corner here, thanks to that mishap by Kalulu. Can they capitalize? Ooh. Jan Couto standing over it. He's going to hit it with his right. It's going to be an in-swinger. Here's the cross by Couto. Garasi goes up. Bayer. Back to Adeyemi. Nothing comes of that. Ooh. Adeyemi falls asleep. Openda almost catches him sleeping. Adeyemi was a little bit too chill there. He's chasing down the ball and at the last second sees Openda. And that's the half. 0-0. 0-0 on this Champions League night. Match day 1. No extra time. That's notable. They seem evenly matched. I would give the edge to Juventus, who are producing a little bit more on offense when they have the ball, and have created some dangerous moments. Dortmund, on the other hand, have not been able to do that. You know, they were commanding possession in the early parts of this first half, but ultimately weren't able to create anything to threaten Di Gregorio. I give the edge slightly to Juventus. They look way more dangerous when they're on the ball. But Dortmund are defending well. Both teams are defending really well. Who knows? Who knows what to expect? I mean, this could be a 0-0 draw. To be honest, I find that kind of hard to accept. I think Juventus definitely have the firing power to at least get one goal. They have Openda, they have Jonathan David, and they also have Vlahovic on the bench. I mean, one of those three have to produce something, and they have Kenan Yildiz. I'm predicting a 1-0 victory for Juventus after that first half. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and regather myself and go check on my dog. And I think Sid is still here. BRB. Okay, shit. I took a little bit too long in that intermission. I'm so sorry. Have guests over right now. Missed the first couple minutes of this second half. Let me adjust the clock. I be fucking up, man. Okay, I'm gonna start the clock in about 10 seconds. Let's see what we're in for in the second half. Okay, and we're back. Cool. Again, apologies for that longer than usual intermission. Sib hooked it up with a burger, with an In-N-Out burger, and just had to chat it up and say hi, say thank you, save face. Here's Openda moving on the left. Nice cutback, but fouled by Ryerson. Did I miss any changes? I don't think so. No changes so far for either team. Juventus have a free kick. Coop Miners is standing over it, as is Cambiaso. They play it wide to Yildiz. This is Yildiz. Cambiaso crosses it. Here is Weston McKennie now. Openda. Ooh, low cross from Openda. Thuram's going to try to get to the end of that. And Dortmund finally clear it up. Kalulu with the throw in here. Delayed, and now it is Weston McKennie. Kalulu to Lloyd Kelly. Here is Cambiaso, Thuram, Coop Miners. Kalulu plays it long, and Openda does well to get to the end of that. Here's McKennie. Great, nice ball from McKennie to open it wide up for Jonathan David. Openda with the cross, dangerous looking cross. Kobel handles it. Ryerson now. Sabitzer for Dortmund, taking it up the field. Adeyemi now. Sabitzer plays it wide to... Oh, what's his name? Jan Kautom, excuse me. Ryerson plays it up high for Bayer. Bayer's going to get to the end of that. Oh, yikes. Gets to the end of it. Gets the ball past Di Gregorio, but it hits the near post. I think given the angle, that was always going to be a difficult strike to get on target. And apparently the near post had different ideas. Bayer did well by challenging for that. There's a good ball up a good long ball played from the back. I think that was Marcel Sabitzer with that distribution. Juventus back with the ball at the feet of Di Gregorio. Kalulu. Weston McKennie. Ooh, Weston McKennie almost gives it away, but Kalulu gets to the end of it. Svensson fouled by McKennie. You want out? I think Puppy wants out. Come on, go. Go play with your tia. Ryerson plays it wide to Adeyemi, who was touching the right touchline. trying to switch the play over to Bayer, who loses it in the air to McKennie. Oh, here's Nmecha. Nmecha making a decent run here. Girassi on the ball. Adeyemi runs into the box. Adeyemi from the top of the box beats Di Gregorio to make it 1-0. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Wow. Adeyemi makes it 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Wow. That came from out of nowhere. Great shot by Adeyemi. Finds the lower corner to beat Di Gregorio. Girassi. Nice touch to create space by Adeyemi and whips it to the left of Di Gregorio, and there's no saving that. Perfectly placed shot by Adeyemi. That might just be Dortmund's first shot on goal in this match. Adeyemi, wow. Juventus have to push forward now. This is great for the match. This is great in terms of entertainment. Bad for Juventus, but now they have to they have to create something on the attack. So I think we're in for an entertaining second half. And here come Juventus. What happened there? How did Dortmund even get into that position? It just seemed like Juventus were slow to react there. Here's Kenan Yildiz for Thuram. Thuram's going to cross it with the right, looking for Jonathan David. Gets a touch to it, but goes out for a goal kick. Can I just say also, this Juventus kit, the all black, is amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful kit for Juventus. And it has like the vintage like logo with the horse on it, with the stallion on it. That is sick. That is so sick. The ref is pissed off at Dortmund for time wasting. Here's Yildiz. Pressure really on Juventus now. But they have plenty of time. They have about 40 minutes or so to get something like created. Here is Cambiaso on the left wing for Juventus. Oh, did he elbow Jan Couto? Jan Couto went down. Cambiaso accidentally moves his hand back and gets Jan Couto in the face. Well, so much for my prediction. So much for my prediction. I thought this was going to be at least a 1-0 or, 1-0 win to Juventus the way they were playing in the first half. That goal from Dortmund just came from out of nowhere. Wow. Kobel with the distribution. Girassi goes up. Here's Bayer linking up with Girassi. Here's Adeyemi again. The through ball to Girassi. It gets stuck under his feet. And Di Gregorio had to put the hand up to stop it. Whew. Borussia Dortmund very close to a second goal here. What is going on with Juventus right now? Here's Bayer running straight at the defense. Shoots from outside of the box. Off target. Kept it low this time. Juventus are shambolic. It should be pointed out that McKennie lets Girassi get in front of him for that most recent chance. That comes on his side, and then to make it worse, he tumbles over the ball and allows Girassi to almost get a shot point blank at Di Gregorio. Shaky moments here for Juventus. They need to get it together. I don't know what's going on here. They were so tight in the back in this first half. I don't know what is going on. Here's Coop Miners, who finds Openda. Nice layoff by Openda for Coop Miners, who sends it right over the bar. That was a great chance for Juventus. Coop Miners just could not get the left foot on it. It was bouncing. He gets underneath it and he just launches it into the air. That was a good chance for Juventus. Wasted. Coop Miners just gets it all wrong. Woohoo! This match has turned up. This is great stuff. Guirassy goes up. This time he loses it to Bremer. Dortmund still controlling possession at this point. Jan Kautu. Ooh, Svensson. Ryerson gives it away. This is Jonathan David. Cuts inside. Blocked by Bensebaini. Here's McKennie. Crosses it, looking for Openda. Oh, it almost falls to Cambiaso. Well defended by Ryerson. Juventus are getting close. Cambiaso swings 2 legs at it, but Ryerson does very good to block both shots. Juventus have a corner here. Yildiz and Coop Miners are standing over it. Will it be an in or out swinger? Outswinger. Coop Miners with the cross. Bremer goes up, misses it. Adeyemi on the ball now. Here's Bayer. Bayer. Fouled by McKennie. There's a double change for Juventus here. McKennie comes off. Jonathan David and Weston McKennie are off. And in is Joao Mario and Dusan Vlahovic. Like for like subs here. Jeez. Vlahovic tatted his whole arm black. Damn it. That is crazy. I don't know how people do that, man. That must be so painful. Joao Mario. It's like for like swaps here. Joao Mario is taking up that spot on right midfield where Weston McKennie was. And Vlahovic is going to take up his top striker spot alongside Openda. Here's Nmecha. Almost loses it to Openda. Ryerson moving backwards. Kefren Turam on the ball. Finds Coop Miners. Here's Yildiz. Haven't seen much from Yildiz. The much hyped attacking midfielder. Here's Kefren Turam. This is a nice move. Ooh, very nice from Bayer to win that ball off of Kefren Turam. Who is this here? This is Jan Couto now in the box. Jan Couto. Juventus recover. They have numbers behind the ball. That was Marcel Sabitzer running the ball into the box. Here's Jan Couto again on the right for Borussia Dortmund. Jan Couto decides not to challenge Cambiaso or Yildiz. Bensebaini now finds Bayer, well defended by Kalulu. Here's Joao Mario trying to go up top, looking for Vlahovic. Oh, ball's loose in the midfield, and Nmecha recovers beautifully. Oh, that is a nice pass from Guirassy to find Adeyemi. Adeyemi cuts it back. Oh, unable to find Nmecha at the center of the box. Very nice. Very nice. That was a great ball from Seydou Guirassy to find Adeyemi on the left wing in plenty of space. Svensson finds Guirassy. Here's Sabitzer, struggling to control that ball. Recovers well. Openda. Juventus have the ball. Openda launches it high up. Finds Vlahovic. Vlahovic holds up the play. Very nice. Now Juventus have numbers. Here's Yildiz. Oh, Yildiz turns Ryerson inside out. Here's Coop Miners. João Mario on the right. Kalulu crosses it looking for Vlahovic. Adeyemi. Adeyemi almost controls that. Ball's moving backwards. Adeyemi pressuring Bremer with a cute little shove in his back. No foul, says the ref. This is an exciting match, man. This is good. The tempo has definitely jumped up, and you can sense the urgency from Juventus. And likewise, Dortmund are looking to capitalize in the spaces left by the Juventus attack. Here's João Mario with a nice run across the box. Across the top of the box. Here's Kenan Yildiz from outside of the box. He takes a shot, and he scores it! Wow! Very nice from Kenan Yildiz for the equalizer. Juventus won, Dortmund won. Kenan Yildiz, the much hyped attacking midfielder from Juventus, equalizes. It had to be him, right? Nice. Very nice. What a match. Yildiz, man. Finally shows up. Yildiz has had a quiet match so far. And he just has all day. Ryerson fails to shut him down. Beautiful curler to beat Kobel for the top bins. Wow, wow, wow. Class from Yildiz. Class from the Juventus number 10. We have a great match going on, guys. This is awesome. Great, great, great. Perfect. Dortmund won, Juventus won. Adeyemi and Yildiz both on the scoreline. What a match. Who's going to take it home? Here's Nmecha for Marcel Sabitzer. Jan Kautu for Dortmund on the right wing. Going up against Cambiaso, challenging. Adeyemi again from the top of the box. Oh, tries to cut it back. Nmecha with the shot to make it 2-1! Wow. Wow. Nmecha makes it 2-1 for Borussia Dortmund, just as Juventus had clawed their way back to equalize. What a match. Let's go. Let's go. This game in this second half has done a complete 180 from a complete... Okay, it was a total sleeper in the first half. Midfield battle, very little chances created, and now it's done a complete 180 in the second half, and we're looking at a 3-goal thriller so far with plenty to go, plenty of time to go. Oh, I love this game, man. I love this game. Hell yeah. Wow. And Nmecha, what a strike. Wow. 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes to go in this match. Juventus are not going to roll over and die. They're going to look for another equalizer. Let's go. Wow. All right. Juventus playing from the back. Here's João Mario. What a match. What a match. All right. Do Juventus find the equalizer? Let's go. Ball wide to to Juventus. All right. Ryerson wins possession back. Now it's back with Kobel. Wow, 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 wow. What a match. Here's Sabitzer with the header. Bayer loses it to Kalulu. Coop Miners. Here's Yildiz. Finds He finds Vlahovic in space. Vlahovic hits it with the right and equalizes 2-2. Wow. Juventus equalize. Yildiz with the assist for Vlahovic, the sub, the super sub, to make it 2-2. The Champions League is back, baby. Wow. Great, great, great. Vlahovic is onside all day. What are they doing back in defense, man? What did Anton do? He just gifted Vlahovic all of that space. Vlahovic had so much real estate. Oh, that is on Anton. Incredible finish from Vlahovic. What a match. What a match. Who walks away from this match with the 3 points? Juventus 2, Dortmund 2. Locatelli's coming on for Openda. Manuel Locatelli. Wow. Let's go, dude. Adzic. Adzic comes on for Juventus as well. Wow. All right, what a match. Here's João Mario. Juventus still going for it. It's anybody's game here, guys. It is anybody's game. Kalulu plays it backwards. Here's Yildiz. Yildiz running right at Ryerson. Yildiz wins a corner. No, he does not. Ryerson does very well to prevent that corner. Here's Cambiaso. Back. Moving backwards to Kelly. Cambiaso. Here's Kalulu to João Mario. Locatelli launches it wide, looking for Yildiz. He finds Yildiz. Yildiz against Jan Couto. Here's Cambiaso. Here comes, oh my goodness. Vlahovic went for that bicycle kick. But it looks like he takes out Ryerson on the way there. Oh no, it was Svensson. Sweet Jesus. Julian Brandt and Job Bellingham are coming in for Dortmund. Bayer comes off. Coop Miners has come off for Juventus, by the way. And Mecha is coming off as well. And Mecha and Bayer are off for Dortmund. Job Bellingham and Julian Brandt have come on for Dortmund. Fascinating match we have here, guys. Here's Aritz. What's his name? Adzic. Adzic scored the winner for Juventus last week. Or not the winner, but he was the equalizer. Oh, sheesh. João Mario. Offside. Vlahovic was offside when he challenged for that ball in the air. This is great stuff. Adzic. Kobel. Kobel launches it high, looking for Julian Brandt. Brandt just shoved off of it by Kalulu. Here's João Mario. Shit. Julian Brandt just just bullied off of that ball in the air by Kalulu. Kalulu with the ball now. Backwards to Di Gregorio. Di Gregorio finds Lloyd Kelly. Here's Cambiaso. Looking for Yildiz. Yildiz is very well defined. Cambiaso. Here's Cambiaso. Cambiaso running at Ryerson. Nice switch to João Mario on the right. Here's João Mario. Handball by João Mario. Oh man. How is that a handball? Ref called a handball on João Mario on that switch. Does he? No? I don't think he touches it with his hand. Oh no, no way. It's a tough call. Tough call. Bensebaini tries to dish it up high. Adsic doesn't let him do so. Adsic. A lot of talk about this kid as well. It's my first time seeing him, but I saw him in the highlights against Inter over the weekend. He has a hell of a strike on him. Svensson with the throw in for Borussia Dortmund. Finds Julian Brandt. Very nice. He has oh man, I keep spacing on this guy's name. Oh no. Kauto. Jan Kauto. Strikes at Jan Kauto! Low! Beats Di Gregorio at his near post to make it 3-2 to Borussia Dortmund. Jesus. Kauto had initially messed that chance up. Brandt opens it wide for him, and Kauto has a nice run into the box, but honestly trips over his own feet. Wins it back off of Thuram, and then takes a wicked shot. Great shot from the top of the box from Jan Kauto. 3-2 to Dortmund. Neither team settling for a draw here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness, 5-goal thriller here. All right. 15 minutes to go. Do Juventus have another equalizer in them? They just did this over the weekend. They were in the exact same position over the weekend versus Inter, and they did not roll over and die. So they have that dog in them. They can bring it back. Juventus can equalize. Oh my god, what a match. Remember, Dortmund recently blew a 3-goal lead versus St. Pauli in the Bundesliga. So they are prone to fumbling winning positions. Wow. Kelly plays it back to Bremer, who goes wide to Kalulu. Here's João Mario under pressure by Brandt and Svensson. Brandt wins it back. Here's Seydou Guirassy. Sabitzer plays it back to Ryerson. Ryerson dishes it wide to Bensebaini. Dortmund still in control of the ball at this moment. Here's Julian Brandt, the silky, silky footballer. Julian Brandt. So great with his feet. Very elegant. Ooh, great ball from Ryerson to find Adeyemi, who struggles to control it, but keeps the pressure up and almost finds Guirassy in open space. Oh, there's a foot race between João Mario and Adeyemi. Adeyemi does good, but ultimately ends up fouling João Mario. Very impressive from Adeyemi, who still has the gas to keep making runs like that. Jesus. Wow. Adeyemi to still have the gas at minute 76 to make a run like that, to chase for a 50-50 ball, this is impressive. Locatelli now on the ball, looking for Yildiz, but Ryerson does well to read it. Here's Seydou Guirassy, dispossessed by Locatelli with the hard tackle, but ref says it's all ball. All ball, homie. Yo, honestly, I mentioned earlier that the Juventus kit is pretty rad with the horse and everything. It looks like a polo. But the Dortmund kit in this match is also super sick. Guirassy for Adeyemi. Chips it up high. It's bouncing. Brandt is pressuring and Juventus are able to get it clear. This is Blakovic on the ball. Loses it to Joe Bellingham, but it's a foul. First involvement for Joe Bellingham in this match. It is a foul. Here's João Mario dancing with Svensson. This is a nice run from João Mario. Here's Vlahovic out-muscling Anton. "12 minutes. I almost don't want this match to end." Wow. Fucking goal fest here, man. Sabitzer. Here's Bellingham. Finds Ryerson. Jan Kauto now on the right touchline. Plays it back to to Ryerson. Ryerson had Ben Sebaini open and elected to go with Bellingham, who gives it away in the midfield. Locatelli. Adsic. Very nice from Kalulu to keep possession here. Adsic plays it wide to João Mario. João Mario step over. Ooh, cuts back. Very nice cutback. Kalulu's gonna cross it. Ooh, it lands at the feet of Vlahovic. Here's Thuram. And Locatelli. Oh my god, hits the post. It's still alive here. Adsic. Dortmund cannot clear it. Here's Yildiz again. Blocked by Brandt. There's a handball here. Ref blows the whistle. I'm not totally sure why. Oh, the ball. Juventus betrayed by the ball. It looks like they hit it so... Looks like Yildiz hit it so hard that it turned into a flat ball. He punctured it. What a smack by Yildiz to hit the near post. No, it was a save. Kobel makes the save there. Wow. Yildiz with a fucking missile. Yildiz with the missile, and Kobel gets a hand onto it and forces it onto his near post. Great save by Kobel. What a match we have here. Incredible. Incredible. What a treat. What a treat of a match. Juventus have the ball. Here's Locatelli, who dishes it backwards to Di Gregorio, starting the play over. Kalulu is going to get to that. Julian Brandt is pressing. Kalulu sends it up high, loses it. Here's oof. Ball is loose here. Juventus can't control this ball. Here's Cambiaso with space. Cambiaso with space, and Adeyemi is still chasing players down. He still has the gaze. Here's Cambiaso again. I can't imagine we'll be seeing Adeyemi here for much more, because he cannot have that much left in the tank. He is running his ass off here. Lloyd Kelly. Bremer. Here is Locatelli. Wide to Kalulu. João Mario. Oh, here's Yildiz with space. Yildiz with space. Finds Vlahovic. The layoff for Yildiz. Oh, Yankautu intervenes. Ball's at the feet of Adeyemi, and he finds Julian Brandt in space. Brandt can kill it. He has an option in Seydou Guirassy. Brandt can kill it here. Brandt can kill it here. Lays it off for Bellingham, and Guirassy gets a shot off. Guirassy's asking for a handball, and it's called by the ref. Handball. Penalty for Dortmund. There's a handball in the box here. Wow. Dortmund can kill the game off here. We're waiting on the replay to see if it's true. Yeah. Let's see. Calculated move by Dortmund. They had all day, and it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's Lloyd Kelly who drops to the floor to block that shot from Guirassy and gets a hand to it. Ooh, I don't know. That's dicey. It looks like it hits him on the midriff, and it goes through his hands. I don't know. That's tricky. It's tricky. Ref is definitely gonna have to take another look at this because Kelly drops to his stomach to make the block on Guirassy's shot, and it hits him in the midriff, and it looks like the ball just goes in between his arms. But we'll see. We'll see what they decide. VAR has to take a great look at this. VAR is taking a look at it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it might be called back. Wow, this match has everything. This match has everything. This is huge. This could kill the game off. This could kill the game off. The call in the field is a penalty. The call is a penalty. It's being reviewed. I think it's dicey. It's not as clear cut as it might have appeared in live time. You can understand the call by the ref on the pitch as it happened, but looking at it from a different angle, it looks like they've decided it's a handball. Looks like the penalty's gonna stand. Yeah, Kelly fell with his arms extended, and I mean, unless there's evidence to reverse the call, it's gonna have to stand. It looks like he's pointing that it touched him on the right arm. Oh man. Yeah, the call stands. The call stands, and it looks like it's gonna be Ben Sebaini taking the pen. Ben Sebaini steps up to take the penalty for Dortmund. He can kill the game here. Ben Sebaini can kill the game here by converting this penalty. In the 86th minute, Ben Sebaini. Ben Sebaini with the run up and shot. Scores it. Scores it. Ben Sebaini scores the penalty to make it 4-2 to Borussia Dortmund. Wow. That should be the final nail in the coffin for Juventus. That should be the final nail in the coffin for Juventus. Wow. What a second half. Oh my god. Yikes. Borussia Dortmund looking at 3 points in their opening Champions League match. Kenan Yildiz is taken off, and Zagrova is thrown on, and immediately you can see his his body language is not optimistic. Zagrova. First shot of him and his head is already hanging low. You don't want to see that. Do Juventus respond? Bremer to Kelly. Kelly at fault for that penalty here. Here's Kelly. No passing lanes from the back for Juventus. Cambiaso pushed to the ground by Ryerson. Locatelli switches the play over to Kalulu. Kalulu brings it down. Here's João Mario. Julian Brandt pressuring. Bellingham is on João Mario, who's able to find Segrova, excuse me. João Mario runs it past the goal line. Dortmund have a goal kick. Wow, what a match. What a match we have that has just... I would never have imagined this from the way the first half started. Kobel with the goal kick finds Julian Brandt. Joe Bellingham finds Adeyemi, perhaps luckily. Here's Jan Couto, one of Dortmund's 4 goal scorers on the night. Wow. Here's Kalulu. 89th minute. Here's Thuram. Benfica are down to Karabag. 3-2. Wow. Here's João Mario. Segrova, the 11 for Juventus. Links up with João Mario. Here's Locatelli. Kalulu is way up high here. Here's Adic. Kalulu wins a throw-in. Wow! How does this end up? The 90th minute here. Segrova crosses it into the box. Here's Bremer, who finds Thuram. Cambiaso. Locatelli. Segrova gets to that ball. Nice. Here's Segrova on the right wing. Segrova takes a shot. Finds. Kobel is all over it. Adsic found it. Got a chest to that ball, but couldn't find a shot. A lot of long faces in the Juventus VIP section. It's a disappointing result, man. Juventus played really well. They were going pound for pound with Dortmund, but that penalty was fatal. Here's Segrova running up the right. Kalulu. Here's João Mario back to Segrova. Segrova all day on the ball. He finds Bremer. Cambiaso. This is Locatelli. Locatelli thinking about taking that shot. Locatelli still has the ball. Locatelli takes a shot. Oh, it's not that far. Almost finds the top corner. 6 minutes of added time. First one nearing its completion. Wow. Incredible match. Incredible match. Plenty of content to chop up today. Wow. Plenty of content to chop up today. Here's Vlahovic. Dortmund have one more chance. Guirassy comes off. And Pascal Gross comes on for Borussia Dortmund. Wow. What a show. Second minute of extra time about to end. And it has been nothing short of of a roller coaster ride. What a show we've been treated to today. Here's Bremer. Locatelli. Looking for Kalulu, who's gone fully into the attack. That pass is to nobody from Locatelli. Anton passes it back. Kobel clears it. Lands at the feet of João Mario. Brandt is pressuring. And commits a foul. Arcic to Zargrova. Locatelli, who flicks it to Arcic. Very classy. Very classy from Locatelli to flick that up and create a chance. 3 minutes gone. Kalulu crosses it. Oh! Finds Vlahovic to make it 3-4. Vlahovic makes it 3-4 with 3 minutes to go. Oh shit. Wow. Great finish by Vlahovic. Are you saying there's a chance? There's about 3 minutes to go in this match. Do Juventus have that dog in them to equalize? Crazier things have happened. Juventus will not roll over and die. Here's Zargrova on the ball. Juventus have it. Zargrova looking for Bremer. Here's Cambiaso on the ball. 2 minutes to go. Thuram. Back to Bremer. This is now Locatelli. There's a chance here, guys. Zargrova still has it. Opens it wide for Cambiaso. Cambiaso on the left now. There's numbers in the box. Here's Thuram. Crosses it looking for João Mario. Cleared by Svensson. Uh-oh. Dortmund have numbers in the box here. This is Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt has the box in the Juventus side. Adeyemi. Ooh, great tackle by Bremer to kill that threat. There's a minute left. Dortmund do have the ball here. Yankauto making a nice run. Just got to take it to the center flag, and Thuram wins it back. That's huge. Oh, man. Vlahovic wins it. Zargrova has the ball at his feet. The crowd is getting into it. They believe. Here's Vlahovic at the top of the box. Vlahovic crosses it. No way! It's Lloyd Kelly! Lloyd Kelly makes it 4-4! No way! In the final minute! 4-4! No way! That is so fucking wild. That is so wild. That is crazy. I cannot believe what I've just seen. Juventus 4, Dortmund 4. This match should be dead. There is no reason why this should be 4-4. Oh my god. The Champions League! What a cross by Vlahovic. What a finish by Kelly. Oh my god. No fucking way. Lloyd Kelly. Oh, they're checking it. Oh, no way. VAR is checking it. No way. VAR is checking it. Please don't. Please don't. No way. No way does VAR take this away from Juventus. Oh my god. It's coming down to VAR. No way, man. No. No. VAR is checking it. VAR is checking it. VAR is checking the equalizer. Oh my god, I want to shit myself. No way. No way. Please, 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 please. It stands! The goal stands! Woo! 4-4! Oh my god! Oh man, I would have been so pissed if VAR called that offside. No fucking way. Juventus. Juventus. At the brink of a heartbreaking loss. Claw their way back for the point. Wow. That's game. That's match. Full time. Full time. Juventus 4. Dortmund 4. Juventus were down 4-2 in the 90th minute. And brought it back with 2 goals in extra time. Wow. Wow. What an incredible, incredible match. Juventus have that dog in them. They will not roll over and die. Wow. 8-goal thriller in the second half. All the action happened in the second half. Oh my god. What a battle. What a battle. I'm fucking speechless. Oh my god. I almost didn't want that match. I did not want that match to end, period. This is why I watch this sport, man, for this kind of match. Thank God. Thank God. Wow. That's the match of the week right there. I'm sorry for the rest of my streams. Nothing else is gonna match that this week for sure. I guarantee it. Wow. Juventus. I'm speechless. They came back to win against Inter over the weekend and come back to equalize in a 4-4 thriller against Borussia Dortmund in their opening match of the Champions League. Wow. This sets the tone for the entirety of the Champions League, man. Wow, what a match. Oh my god. That was incredible. That was incredible. Love it, love it, love it. I must sound like a crazy person. I think my roommate and my sister are still here. And they must be like... They must be like, oh shit, he's getting murdered in there. Oh, I can't wait to edit this one. I cannot wait to edit this one. Jesus. Wow. I almost don't want it to... I don't want it to end. I do not want it to end. Holy shit. Oh. This might be my best content so far. Oh my god. What a show. Both of these teams put on an incredible show, and I'm so thankful to have been a part of it and watching it here. Alright, fuck it. Let's finish it off on a high and call it. This will conclude today's stream. It was a hell of a show, starting off with Arsenal and Athletic Bilbao, which was in itself a great match, and then we were treated to a double whammy of showmanship with this Juventus Dortmund matchup. You know what's funny is I was bummed. I was like, Jesus, I don't get to watch. I had spent the weekend covering Villarreal and Spurs to have a better idea of what to expect in their matchup. And when I found out I wasn't going to have that available on DirecTV, I was a little bummed. But I was, excited by the concept of covering an Italian and German team respectively, and they did not fail to deliver. Oh my God, what a match. But tomorrow, let's see what I have in store for y'all tomorrow, as far as Champions League is concerned. Whew, I can guarantee you, no matter who we're watching tomorrow, it is not gonna compare to the spectacle and show we just saw today. Wow. I'm almost bummed. I'm bummed that I have to sit through whatever. I think tomorrow it's Atletico versus Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Let me confirm that. Wow. Yep, Atletico tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Atletico Liverpool. It's going to be a significantly shorter stream. I'm not going to catch Slavia Prague versus Bodo Glimt. I don't know if anybody wants to see that, but tomorrow should be a fun show as well. Contrasting styles. Atletico are very conservative in their in their gameplay, and Liverpool are just all around a great attacking team, so it should be a bit of a spectacle tomorrow as well. But thank you guys for joining me. I look forward to creating content with this match today. But that's gonna do it for me today. Markopotamus is out. Thank you for anybody that joined. Y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.